What is a lead? A lead is a contact that you can contact. So this is Dr. Malik's definition. You will not see it anywhere. A lead is a contact that you can contact. So if you cannot contact anybody, that person is not a lead. Let's go straight into the business of the day. We are starting with category 1. Category 1 is outreach. Category 1 of lead generation is outreach. And here we have different methods, right? And it simply means you reaching out. Outreach simply means you reaching out to get leads. And it's very simple. In fact, this is one of the best places to start because they are usually the cheapest and the warmest. The cheapest and the warmest, meaning that if you are just starting in your real estate business, or if you are having a difficult time, this is the place you should look out for. Let's start with 1A. 1A, which is your phone contacts and your WhatsApp contacts. You see, most people look down on the contacts they already have. And remember my definition, a contact that you can contact is a lead. So some of you already have enough leads to help you to hit your sales target right in your phone. But no, see finish. You look down on the people you have access to, from your families to your friends to your colleagues, right? Your past colleagues, maybe in your former workplace, to your alumni, your schoolmates, your neighbors, your barbers, your doctor, your church contacts, your church group, and all of this is thousands of leads are already in your contact. But no, you are going to Sokoto to look for what is in your Sokoto. This is low-hanging fruit, meaning that you can start now. It is cheap, free, easy, warmest. It is warm because these people already know you and you already know them. This is so powerful. So this is the first place I want you in building your arsenal of generating leads consistently. This is the first place I want you to concentrate on. Look at your contact, scroll to your contact, and they can either buy or refer. You can say, hey, I don't have people who have money in my contacts. Relax. You look down on some persons. Some persons are just deceptive. They have money, but they don't show. They don't look like they have money. And secondly, even if they don't have money, they might know someone who is ready to buy. As referrals, right? So you are contacting these people for purchase, for referrals. Provided they are not fellow realtors, they qualify to be in this group. Even your own family members, right? And tell me, one beautiful way to do this is using, drumroll, your WhatsApp status. It's a very powerful way to start activating this group of people. If you go through their status, you can start conversations. So you can use the status to start conversations. And as you respond to their status, generic, you can then move to specific, which is real estate. So you can start with the generic thing. That thing they posted on their status, start there. That's a generic. It's not related. So maybe it's a birthday or celebration or a quote or a meme or whatever, or a football, whatever, or NSPPD, whatever. You can respond there, generic. And then when it is time to move to real estate, you will know, right? And then you can tell them, oh, you can now ask for purchase or referrals, right? So you can ask them, are you interested in blah, 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 or do you know somebody who is interested in blah, 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 blah. This is a powerful way to generate leads in your hands. You are already crying. There are no leads. You're not getting sales when you have not yet, systematically worked on them. Systematically work on all your contacts so that you can beat your chest that I have contacted all the contacts in my phone. I have, no matter who they are, right? Small, big, young, old, who I have contacted them. And you have done them systematically, meaning that you are keeping records one-to-one. We are not even talking broadcast here, right? Just enter their inbox one-to-one. And number 2 is one by one. So you do one by one, and know that if by the time you are done through contact and you don't make one sale, come here online and call me scam, and I will publicly apologize because I know the power of simple conversations. You stay top of mind. People are buying real estate every day, but they keep forgetting that you're a realtor, or they just genuinely forget. Life is difficult. People are going through a lot. But when you go through that kind of direct conversations, just reminding them that I appreciate referrals. Like, I will appreciate if you introduce me to your friends, or in case you know anyone, please, I'm active 247. That alone, by the time you are gone through, you'll be rudely shocked that, now, wow, Dr. Malik, you have come to save me. Save me. I never knew that I'm sitting on a pot of gold, right? And it's very easy. So while you are talking with them, be careful. Anybody that is presenting himself as a referrer, somebody that will refer others to you, take note of them, record them. Anybody that is a hot lead, I want to buy, I want to come for inspection, or I want to buy, but I'm scared. These are warm leads, hot leads, and referrals. These ones, please record them. Or else, as you are going through the list, you forget that somebody said he will send you referral. As you are going through the list, you forget that somebody said, remind me in 2 months' time to come for inspection. So record them. Have a book, have a place, have a CRM sheet, have a spreadsheet. You record all of these things and use WhatsApp and all of those stuff. This is very important. There are people who do broadcasts, right? But these are sensitive issues. Why? Because of the industry. Real estate is an industry of high net worth individuals. The people that can afford your property, they are not plenty, and they are high net worth. They are big men and big women. So broadcast and groups, can they work? Yes. Adding them into a group after taking their permission, can it work? Yes. Are there people doing it? Yes. But you have to be extremely skilled and extremely careful, or else you will now mess up a potential buyer or a potential referrer, somebody that was going to refer you to many high net worth individuals. Due to your broadcast, you just, a lot of persons, it annoys them. Broadcast annoys a lot of persons. So imagine now it now annoys your destiny helper. Do you understand? So be careful. If you are gifted in it, there are some people that are very skilled. You come into their inbox, they generate, they come to you, then you generate, you say, I'm interested to be getting all these updates from you. They are able to get high net worth individuals to do that. I know TDK does broadcasts. I know Maureen does groups, right? Gather investors in a group. So, but it's not everybody that can do it. So be extremely careful. All right. With that, we'll move on to the second one, which is 1B. So the first one was our phone contact activation. This is another outreach method, which is your followers. Do you know that you already have followers? Apart from the people that are in your contact that we mentioned, there are some persons that are already your followers. Your Instagram followers, your TikTok followers, your Facebook followers, your LinkedIn connections, and all of those things. And these are leads. Why? Because they are contacts that you can contact, right? So this is how you do it. You are going to also systematically reach out to them. You are going to systematically reach out to them to qualify them properly. Now, first, engage with their content. I know they are already your followers. You can start the systematic activation by what? Just going to your Instagram. I love Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok are best for this. Other platforms like Facebook is difficult to contact your followers. YouTube, you can't contact your subscriber yet. They are working on YouTube DM. This might be a little difficult, but for Instagram especially, it is very, very easy to contact your followers, especially those that don't private. Some people private their Instagram. You'll be able to contact them, and all you need to do is simple. Start your followers scrolling to your followers and systematically start sending them messages. And anyone you discover that it is warm or hot or a referrer, somebody that wants to send referrals to you, you document them, move them to WhatsApp, and continue the conversations there. This is a very simple, free, cheap, warm way to start generating your leads. Especially this one is like a dragnet method. Now, if you want to contact anybody, it is smart for you to go and engage with their content. For me, I do like 6 engagements, right? Even if you just 6 likes, 1, 2, three, four, five, six of their content, or you can just drop one or two helpful comments, especially to their most recent post. Just drop helpful comments, and after then slide into their DM. And what do you do? Provided they are not fellow realtors, just simply thank them for being a loyal follower. Thank them. Say, oh, hi, I'm Jane. This is Malik from Vidpride Estates. Thank you for being a loyal follower here on Instagram. Just that alone. Or if they're engaging, well, I'll come to engagers. And then you pause. If they don't reply, leave them. If they reply, you cannot quickly switch. Oh, by the way, I have a property here in the CFO property here in Guzape. Is it something you're interested in, or do you know someone who might be? Simple. Based on that, you'll be able to know if they are hot, warm, or cold. And if they're warm and hot, try to move them to Instagram, to WhatsApp. And like, can we continue this conversation on WhatsApp? Beautiful, right? And then you document it. This is how your sales target can even be hit by these two methods alone: the phone contacts and the followers you have. Ask them for purchase. That's why I say, are you interested, or do you know somebody who is? Or for referrals. And if they're warm, hot, or referrals, you record them. But that's not all. We just talked about followers: Instagram followers, Facebook followers, TikTok followers. Imagine you go through all your Instagram followers. You go get some referrals or leads. And then you're done, you go through your Facebook, you go to your TikTok, you go through your WhatsApp contacts, you go to your phone contacts. Enough work for you to do, so that every day you are talking to 30 people, 20 people, right? You are doing volume that makes it very difficult for you to fail, right? But apart from that, they're engagers. People who engage with your content. So we're talking about people who like your content, who comment on your content, who like your posts, who comment on your posts, who share your posts, and all of these things. Engage with the engagers. Right? And it's very simple. You simply slide into their DM and say, thank you for engaging with my content. And then you pause. Based on their response, you simply move to real estate. And again, you ask for purchase and referrals. And if from your discussion, there are any objections, you handle the objections. And if you discover that this person is ready to buy, or ready to buy soon, or ready to buy but has some questions or objections, or ready to refer, you record the person. Beautiful. So far, we are doing very well. We have not spent 1 naira. We're just putting the energy and the strength and the sweat, and we're good to go. That brings us to number 3. That simple but works magic. Exactly, Sparkle Life. Simple. These things are very simple. They work magic. But no, we are looking for complex things. But I'm speaking all of this based on my experience. I have a group of hundreds of realtors active in a group, and we're having this, and I have coaching students. I work with top developers. In fact, we're even having different events and different programs, and I know what works. And trust me, I have nothing to gain from you. I'm just giving you this to you. Just do the damn work, and you'll be shocked. So the third one is past client nurturing. See, some persons, they just think is one and done. It's not one and done. In real estate, your major goal is not to make sales, it's to build relationship with high net worth individuals. So if you see somebody that has money, don't be thinking, how can I get this person to buy? No, that's a foolish way of thinking, right? It's myopic. That's what they call myopic thinking, right? The best way, don't be parochial. The best way is to see this person has money. How can I become a formal friend? Formal. Why? Because a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. I want a situation where I have good friendship with this person, that anytime the person wants to invest, he will come to me. Or anytime this person hear other persons want to invest, because high net worth individuals live in circles, they will remember me. That is the kind of friendship I want to build. It is not a one and done issue. It's not a one sale and then I'm done. Some of you, immediately you receive the commission, you forget about the person. It is not smart. You're not being a smart human being, right? Because that person that can buy a 40 million naira product today, they can buy from someone. Me, I'm a serial investor, like back to back, right? And Some persons are like that. A lot of persons are like that. Investing is like a cat that has been drinking milk, and then his mother and the cat's mother brings a rat and tastes blood for the first time. You will not think about milk again, right? So that's how powerful when you get into investing, you want to just stay there. So as much as possible, don't look down on your past clients. Don't ignore them. Nurture them. Build that relationship. People who are bought before or who are invested before, look at them. Some of you have 5 persons have bought from you before, and you don't have close contact, right? You need to clip what? Close contact with them. And this can be owned or shared. There are certain companies that share their past clients with certain kind of person. So you might have a good relationship with a particular, what's it called? A particular company, right? Maybe their CEO or stuff. And they will say, here are my past clients, feel free. There are some persons that do that. You can get the list and then you can nurture them. You can send them offers and all of those stuff. There are some companies who do that. They share their audience, maybe their custom audience or their emails, so that you can send emails, or you can use it to run ads and all of those stuff. Or best of all, your own one, so that you can build relationships. And honestly, let me tell you the truth, satisfaction is key when it comes to this 1C. Satisfaction. So if the client is not satisfied with the deal, you have problem with nurturing or building relationship with them. And that's why you need to select the companies you work with. Companies that deliver, like Hebrew mothers. Companies that deliver what they say. They under promise and over deliver. That one, you discover that you are having clients who are satisfied, because a satisfied client is the greatest advertisement. So this is very important, because you need to deliver and then it is your own turn to delight. So deliver and delight, deliver and delight. If you deliver what you promised, you have not delivered. But if you go beyond what you delivered, you are delighting, right? So beyond just say, oh, you paid for a 5-bedroom duplex. Here's a 5-bedroom duplex. That's deliver. But delight is when you start giving gifts, when you start honoring them, honoring their invitation, crying when they are crying, mourning when they are mourning, celebrating when they are celebrating, building that formal friendship, connecting with them, keeping close contact. That's you delighting. So go beyond just delivering what they paid for and delight them. So go back to all those your clients, even the ones that the deals had problem and the company didn't deliver. Keep close contact with them. Make sure that you have an open loop, open communication with them. And like, oh, I understand, I'm pained, I was not aware of this. This is what is happening. This is the progress. This is how I'm helping you to get back your money or get back your property or blah, 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 blah. Right? Keep that kind of close contact. Let it be like 2 friends having a property issue, not them having a property issue and you are here. It's like you people are together now. Both of you are having that issue of property demolition, property not delivered. So let it be 2 people. That's the kind of relationship you should have. Your past clients are great for repeat buys. Again, as I told you, people buy and they buy and they buy. Number 2 is they are good for referrals, meaning that if you treat them well and these people live in a circle, trust me, they'll send you more referrals. So this is how you generate leads from past leads. Past leads and past clients can buy again, right? And then past leads and past clients can, can refer others. This is so powerful. And then thirdly, they can send you reviews, and these reviews can help you to get more leads. This is extremely powerful. In fact, 60 to 80% of real estate deals come from referrals and past client repeat buys. So you see why this is one of the core ways for you to get more deals. There are many people that build their business around referrals. It's not bad, but it shouldn't be only about referral marketing. Add other forms of marketing, but yes, I agree that referral marketing is a core way to build a strong real estate business in the country.